Well, hello there. Thank you for joining my channel today, Nail Art by Sin. Um, so we are going to continue with the Guibofu Gel Nail Polish swatching and overview of the 98 polishes that I did purchase from Shein. We are starting with part 8, and this is row 11. It is a no-name series, um, and there is a set of 6 polishes. So let's start with the swatching.
This is the 11th row, and Shein does not have a name for this series, but there are 6 polishes in this group when you purchase them. The SB number is SB240 204 7380 793707. Polishes were $10.30, and I paid $7.97, and that comes out to $1.32 per polish. And this is another group of browns and tans and kind of a yellow tan color of polishes. And so I'm going to get these ready to start swatching these. The polishes in this series are, starting left to right, are 019, 020, 021, 022, 023, and 024. And give me a second, let me put on my gloves. Anytime I'm working with gel polish, I like to wear gloves. And we're almost done swatching this group of polishes on the Shein website. Purchasing this, God, I wish I knew if I was saying this right or not, Guibofu polish sets. So the first one is this real pretty, I don't know, when I looked at this, it's 019 is the number on the bottle. And when I first looked at this, I thought of a terracotta clay pots, because that's just the shade that they look when you purchase them. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this one. This is really pretty. You can see when I pull it out that it really does look like a terracotta clay pot color. Okay, there you go. And let me get my little Q-tip thing here. Let me just kind of clean this up a little bit. All right, beautiful terracotta clay pot color. And it's this shade right here. And I'll put this in the lamp for the required 60 seconds to cure that gel polish. And my inspiration is this little set of clay pots, terracotta clay pots. I love terracotta clay pots anyways, but that's for polish 019. And the next polish number is 020, and this is a little bit lighter than this shade here. And when I looked at this, I thought, well, how about an adobe clay, because it's a little bit different. It's got more of a pinkish color to it, and that's exactly what this looks like. So I thought about maybe calling this one Adobe Clay. And let me just get this one polished real quick. Look at that, that is just so pretty. I can see myself wearing this shade, really for any occasion. Okay, one coat. And 020. And here is my inspiration picture of an Adobe clay building or house. I think that's so gorgeous. Okay, and we will put this into the lamp. Let me just get this cleaned up just a tiny bit. Okay. And I smudged it a little bit, so I need to go ahead and fix this real quick. Sorry about that. Because I do want it to look perfect when I go to look at this on the nail tip ring. Let's see if we can get it to self-level a little more. There you go. That was 020. This one is 021. And when I looked at this, I thought, what does that remind me of? I remember seeing a picture once. You know, normally zebras have the black stripes. I very rarely have seen a dark brown striped zebra, but I'm sure they exist. But then I went looking at zebra pictures, and I found this tanned brown zebra, and isn't that just beautiful? That is so pretty. So I thought about calling this one a tan zebra. How fun, huh? Now let me swatch this. 021. Let me clean this up just a little bit here. Okay. This is a very light one coat of this shade here, 021. All right. And this is that first one that we swatched. It was 019. And so I will put this right here along that. I'll wait for the other two to come out. This shade here is a 022. And of course, when I seen this, I think of stuffed animals, like a teddy bear brown. I know my granddaughter has a teddy bear, very familiar to the picture that I chose for this brown color. And so I thought, well, let's call this one Teddy Brown. So we will do that. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Okay, and that's this one here. That was a 022 Teddy Brown. Okay. And this is the 020 shade right here. Okay, this one is 023. And let me see. 023. I must have been hungry when I looked at this bottle of shade, this shade of the bottle, because I started thinking of a brownie bagel. So I just picked up a picture of some brown bagels, and I thought, well, how cute is that? So, in fun, I'm going to call this one Brownie Bagel. I sure hope that you guys can come up with some other names for these. Maybe names that are a little bit more fun than what I've chosen. I hope that this company looks at this video and starts thinking about maybe naming their polish colors, because that's important to a consumer like myself. So this is 023. Really pretty color. Okay, and this one is the 021 shade. Very close there. And we'll put this one there. And this last one, I thought, well, what in the world could I come up with this? And it kind of made me look and think about Biscoff ice cream, because that's the color it resembles. So I went and printed a photo of Biscoff ice cream. And I thought, well, let's call this Biscoff ice cream. Like I said, I get kind of hungry in the evening, and this is when I'm doing this. So, very pretty shade. You could even do 2 coats on this, but I really think that 1 coat is just gorgeous. And soft level it and put it in the lamp. Okay. And let me tighten up these lids. I like to loosen up the lids, because that way when you were looking down, or well, my camera's facing down with the ring light, so when you're looking down you can see the numbers clearly on these. But once I tighten them, you know, the numbers kind of get a little wacky. You never know if they're going to be sideways or upside down. But certainly don't want these to fall over and spill. And you know, in ordering all of these polishes, I've only had one experience with a polish that was broken when it arrived. And Shein does a really good job at wrapping and double wrapping with bubble wrap on these sets. But if you have 6 or 7 bottles inside, they're each not wrapped. They're just like in there, so the glass is rubbing together. We'll do, those are just about ready to come out. And so again, you know, just kind of looking at these little tabs that I cut off the packages, I think you're really getting a good deal. $1.32 per polish, when I can buy a Madam Glam polish for anywhere from $12 to $15 each. And the opacity is pretty comparable to Madam Glam. Of course, I haven't compared like how long the polishes stay on or anything like that, but you do put a top coat over gel polishes, so that helps them stay on a little better. Okay, this one here that's ready, it's number 020, and that shade came out so pretty. And the next one was 023, another pretty color. I don't think I have seen one color that I didn't like yet. And the last one is 024, gorgeous. So I'm going to get these top coated and get them ready. So we'll do an overview here in just a moment. And just getting things ready, just gonna prep these little stands for my next row. I wanted to give you an overview of the 11th row. So let me just finish these real quick. I'm sorry, I should have had this done before I pushed the record button. My apologies. And so I'm just kind of make sure and get these ready and try to push the little putty correctly on the little stand so that it doesn't squeeze out the side. Got looks like one more to do. And let me take this off of my ring light and bring this down. So here is the overview for you of the 11th row, and these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows that I'm doing have no name. When you look them up on Shein, I would just probably plug in the SKU number and see if it comes up that way. If not, you could try putting in Guibofu polish sets, and probably all the sets will come up. So again, here is, let's see if I can get my hand on there, 019. And this is the one that I thought resembled terracotta clay pot. And this is 020, a real pretty shade. And this one to me resembled adobe clay, so I called it the adobe clay. And this third one was 020, and this is the one that I thought looked like the color of a tan zebra. It's a real pretty color too. 022. This one is the one that what inspired me here is my granddaughter's teddy bear that she sleeps with, and it's about this shade, so called that Teddy Brown. And then 023, put this up here so you can see the SKU number. 023 is this beautiful shade here, and I thought this kind of reminded me of the color of some brown bagels, so I'm calling this brownie bagel. And on the last one is number 024, and this is a really pretty color, but it reminded me of Biscoff ice cream. So that's what I am calling this one. So I'm really having a lot of fun, just so you guys know, trying to come up with names for these. I wish that all polishes name their polish. All companies that make polishes name their polishes, and I know they don't. Sometimes they just use the number. But this is fun. And if you guys can think of a better name than what I've chosen, please do so and comment down below. That would be a lot of help and a lot more fun, actually, interacting with you guys. And next, we're going to be working on this series here, and this is the 12th row. And it's this shade of blues and greens right here. So we'll get that one ready.
Thank you for watching my video content. This concludes part 8, Guibofu Gel Polish Swatching and Overview of row 11. We are going to be starting on part 9. That will be the next video on my channel. We will continue swatching and doing overviews of the rest of the 98 polishes. The next row is going to be row 12, which will be another no-name series. It is a 6-piece set of blues and teal blues. In closing, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Nail Art by Sin. I also would like to just thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing support to my new channel and to me. Have a blessed day.